My name is Darewska. I'm an educator in the field of Jewish history and culture. I've worked at the museum and in my both professional and private life, I'm very close to religious people from both Christian and Judaic religion. I think about when I think about the problems of today's world, I very often connect it to the abuse of religion, and I've been feeling that way since I was a kid, really. And it is sad, but it's true that especially here in Poland, the Roman Catholic Church is very much involved in the politics, and not every problem is connected to said abuse, but many are. The abusing of religion is definitely an old phenomenon, and I think it is also something that has occurred in history many times and everywhere in the world, really. Religions that value hierarchy, I think, are more likely to be exploited and abused in the politics, because it is quite easy to transfer one's need or maybe want of power to another field from the field of their religion and their power over the believers, and to the political field and the need to control more areas of life, also the lives of non-religious people. This phenomenon is, I think, very obvious here in Poland, in my country, and as I said, I remember it from the primary school. Really, I remember children being politically involved while talking to other children, but also connecting their parents' political views with their belief system, mostly or only Catholic belief system. And I think it, from the very beginning, for me, it was quite obvious that being Catholic is permanently connected to being conservative and to vote for a certain party, because everyone seemed to think so. the phenomenon of using and abusing religion seems to be only natural, and I think it is in our nature to try and grab more power and try to protect our church. And I think the leaders of the religious leaders, but also political leaders, should be aware of this flaw of their human nature and try to avoid it instead of doing it and again, although it in history it ended quite badly sometimes, many times. So if they're not aware of that, they're responsible. People who could strengthen this resistance to abuse of religion in the political field are those who are, I think, open-minded and educated in their own religion, but also in others. So I sometimes have workshops and classes with children, and we talk about different religions. We talk about Jewish religion and what does it mean to be a Jew. And sometimes it is very surprising for them because they didn't know anything besides Catholicism. And I think if we are open-minded, if we know that the religion that we hold ourselves is not the only one that exists, it maybe will be easier to notice that it cannot be a main political power in the country where the Catholics are not the only ones. I think it is very risky to try and get involved in the politics as religious leaders, but I do believe that in history it sometimes had a positive impact. And although very often it doesn't happen or happens in a weird way, it is possible that the morals of a religion will hold politics responsible for their actions. But it's still very risky, so it's hard to give examples that will be 100% positive. The challenges of our time are overwhelming. And for me, and I know for many of my friends, many of young people as well, I know older ones as well, but I think it's very visible in my generation, that we feel completely overwhelmed, and everywhere we go there is a crisis, another one, and another one that we feel responsible for. And I think religion gives one a community, a sense, a purpose in life. And I think when you've got a purpose in life, then you can try and change the world. So it definitely may help.